So now Disney Plus is finally available in Ireland. Well, not really paid, but I just got the week subscription to watch The Mandalorian, and let me say it is good. I was expecting it to be overhyped, but no, it's actually pretty good. I actually truly think this is a good step for the future of Star Wars, and I hope we see more stuff like this. The show follows a Mandalorian, as the title suggests, as he's essentially decided to take one of his, bounties away from the Imperials, even though it's 5 years after their empire ended, and has now gone on the run. He meets allies, he fights, and then, series wraps up, series 2, whenever that comes out. This is going to be this is going to be a different style of video, just me rambling, I guess. I like the pacing of the show. It is pretty good paced. Not bad, just not great either. I'll get onto that in a moment. There's nice references to the lore, like the Mandalorian history, the Darksaber at the end, a whole lot of other cool stuff. I really like them and appreciate that. Good to see Star Wars finally doing that. They also finally have a hero in a show who isn't a Force sensitive, like in the Clone Wars Rebels or something. We have a protagonist who isn't Force sensitive. I mean, I think only Rogue One, Resistance, and some of the comics have followed characters who aren't Force sensitive, but most of the main saga has been following Skywalkers who are sensitive as hell, or Palpatines. My dislikes in the show would probably be the fact that they still have the Imperials as bad guys. I understand the First Order is a thing which will rise soon, but these Imperials are meant to be somewhat unconnected, and I just don't like that. I also don't like the fact there's so many of them. Like, if it's one or two of them, I'd be fine, or like a group of Death Squad troopers. But no, there seems to be like a whole military still here. All the equipment and everything. I also dislike the fact that Moff Gideon comes out of nowhere at the ending. Now, I like the idea of him, a far more calculating villain who was aware of all this and ISB and stuff, But he just comes out of nowhere, says a lot of stuff, has a cool TIE fighter, and has a Darksaber, but aside from that, he's just uninteresting at this point. Hopefully we'll see more of him in Season 2, but he kind of felt to come out of nowhere. Another thing I dislike is the fact that Episode 5 and 6 are otherwise irrelevant to the show. Like, you can skip them on your watch of it if you got the subscription, because they add nothing to the story. They add cool stuff to the lore and are cool on their own, but then irrelevant to the story. There's no character progression for the Mandalorian or the child in the show, in those episodes. Hopefully I see Season 2 when that comes out, somewhere in like November or something. But then again, I'm in Europe, so I may not be able to see it. Maybe if I use a VPN, but that's if I use a VPN. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll have my next video out in like a week or two. See ya.